Alrighty, hello and welcome. My name is Austin. We're coming at you from US Vintage Numismatics, USVN for short. All right. For those of you who don't know, I started this channel a couple years back, actually, when I was getting into financials, and coin collecting was one of my ways at a low-income earner to hold a physical investment in something that's going to only raise in value over time, right? And so I started this channel to kind of show people that there's different ways to invest your money, even if you don't have a lot, right? And so the number one thing that has just been blowing up between the stocks and Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin itself has reached another momentous acclamation, right? We hit $40,000 for one Bitcoin. So that's where Bitcoin steps in. And in fact, you know, the first person who I can think of that may be able to tell you at least one clue about Bitcoin would even be my 5-year-old daughter. She keeps tapping me on the shoulder just to get a chance to say hello. Say hi to everybody.
How's your morning?
Have a good morning. Yeah. So what can you tell everybody about Bitcoin?
I don't want to hold the Bitcoin. I don't want to sell the Bitcoin. I want to hold the Bitcoin.
That's how it goes. I was waiting. I knew she was going to correct herself. You don't want to sell the Bitcoin. You want to hold it, because the people who bought the Bitcoin back when one Bitcoin was $1, that was a $1 investment that now equals $40,000 for however many coins you bought. Nowadays, you buy fractions of a coin, and you hope that your fraction of a coin is worth 2 or 3 times more when you go to sell out. You know, that's how far we've gotten with the Bitcoin. But if you use Bitcoin as a slowly increasing action, the time you want to get in is at the drop. Because everything, let me explain this in a way that will be so simple that you can tell everybody in your life, I know how Bitcoin works, and this is the way they operate, okay? So, Bitcoin, from here on out, we're all gonna have a digital receipt that tracks everything you buy, look, search on Google, anything. That's all gonna have data, right? And this data has to be stored about our buying and selling habits, and where they store this data in order to sell back to the advertisers like Google and different sources like that, where they store these data are in blockchains, okay? Now this data is your data. This data is information that you searched for, that you inputted into your fancy little iPhones and whatever other devices you may have, and they're tracking it, okay? Now, for those of you who don't know, people that get involved with the blockchain, they're actually protecting and encrypting your information. They're making it to where you have to do an algorithm, a math problem, some kind of situation. There has to be a human doing something to make that connection. That way they can prevent these online pretty much data thieves that go and they steal your data. You know, back in the day, they used to tell you, watch out with your wallet. These guys now have little magnets that they can walk by and swipe your wallet information without even taking your wallet. They just take all your information, your credit cards and everything. That's the new digital age we're living in. Watch out for that kind of stuff. That actually can still happen. But when everybody starts switching over to cryptocurrency, even if they stole your information, unless they put the encryption together with your password and your encrypted information, your physical eyeballs, they can't use it. So even if they stole your stuff, it would instantly ping them to a GPS with your coins. So that is the purpose of a block and chain system, right? A chain is a link that connects a bunch of blocks together. You use math problems, algorithms, and other physical things you have to solve in order for that transaction history to have a physical domain, right? And so, for the people that are trying to get a simple concept, for your Visa to go from me to you as a transaction, all there has to be is a chain. That's what it's going by right now, a digital chain. Now, to put a block over here and a block over here, both companies have to agree to get on this block blockchain. And you know, we've actually had a few cryptocurrency companies switch over to join with Visa. One of them being CRO, crypto.com currency, and that company is doing big things right now. They're giving out cryptocurrency for you just being an advocate. Like me, I use crypto.com, so I get to put my referral link at the bottom of this video, and if you go stake some money on crypto, you instantly get, I think, $25 or $50 worth of free crypto. Like, that's awesome. It's kind of like Webull. Webull right now, they're doing the stock investing. It's the same story. You sign up for $100, and they literally, you don't even have to put that $100 up on stake. You can just deposit it into your account, and they give you 2 to 4 free stocks. Like, the second they come in, you can trade them in for cash and cash out, or you can trade them in for cash and trade them for other stocks if you don't like those stocks. Like, you literally get that cash value for free. So, you know, I made this video originally to just kind of explain Bitcoin really simply, but my explanation started to get into the Bitcoin explanation, which is not very simple, okay? So when somebody's asking you about Bitcoin, you can just tell them I still don't understand how it works, but I do know that one person being on a block and another person being on a block is a lot safer than not having a block and chain. All right, so I know that sounds stupid, but that really is the basic way of explaining it. So blockchain technology is actually the next new age technology to keep our digital encryptions safe, okay? So we've got plenty of different tokens out there, but Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency token, okay? And this is just another form of currency, like another country or something else. The euro compared to the US dollar, it's not that different, but the only thing is, as we're accepting it as a fiat currency, more people will get involved, and there's a finite amount of Bitcoin out there, and when you go to mine it, that requires you literally doing those physical algorithms I was talking about, like the company Riot. Riot is still mining cryptocurrencies, right? And so what they do is they're a stock holding company that you can actually go put stock into Riot, and they literally follow the pattern of the Bitcoin. So you can hold on to stock and options for Bitcoin. Like, for those of you in the stock and options world, like, open your eyes. This is an opportunity. We're about to launch on this scale. So we hit 40,000 within 1 month of being in 2021. So that tells me we're not only going to hit 50, we're not only going to hit 60. I'm declaring that in 2021, the transformation 2021 to 2022 is going to hit 100,000, right? And so in order for you to benefit from that, you need to get in now. The sooner the better, because it does do this bouncing game. You'll see it on the charts. When it reaches the bottom, you'll see a big V pointing down, up, V, okay? At the bottom of that V is called the bounce. Right now, last time it was at 28.5 and we made it up to 30. Then it came down to 28.8. I told everybody if it goes any lower, I'll be surprised. And it went to 28,750 and bounced, all right? And so here we are. I bought in at 29 because I had already bought in at 38, knowing that it's gonna go more and more. So when I bought in at 29, it took whatever I bought at 38, and now my price of all my Bitcoin is averaged to a 34, I believe. So all we have to beat is 34,000, and my Bitcoin now went from being worthless to being up in value. It's just like a stock, people, but this is currency. Like, I just don't get it. Like, we go through these seasons where gold and silver gets cheaper. That's because people are comfortable. When people are comfortable, that's when you need to buy. When people are uncomfortable, that's when you buy stocks. With the stocks and the currencies, I do opposite. When people are uncomfortable, they go and they invest in gold and silver, and the price of gold and silver rises, right? So that's when I go buy stocks and bonds, because they're low, because people sell them. They start freaking out that the stock market's gonna crash. So you do opposite. When people start freaking out, go buy gold and silver. Whenever the gold and silver goes back down because people are comfortable, go buy stocks and bonds because they're freaking out. Like, I don't get it. But anyways, there's so many ways to invest your money. I'm actually going to list off here in the next video 5 apps that can get you free money. Like, 2 of them may cost an investment, but you can literally pull that money right back out if you want to. So I'm considering that to be free. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 free methods to invest your money in the very next video. But what I need from you is, if this video helped you at all, if you think by the end of this video you can explain Bitcoin a little bit better, and you know that my next video is going to have 5 full applications that can get you free money to invest, can you do me a favor and just hit the like button? And you know what, it wouldn't hurt to subscribe and hit all notifications, because I'm gonna keep doing these videos, so my money's gonna keep going well. I just want to invite you to the party, all right? And if you like the way I present things, and you like my beautiful daughter stepping in and saying hi whenever she wants, Ashlyn, oh, she's gonna hide under a tent. She's got building a tent behind me over here, guys. So whenever your wife tells you that she's gonna go in the store for 2 minutes, start a YouTube channel. Have a great day.